Hello, it's Yvonne, and welcome to Having You On. Well, there's some things I didn't tell you about the Rose Doll Show because I couldn't share them with you then, but now I can. And I thought I would have you look at some pacifiers that I got at the Rose Doll Show. That's not the secret that I've been keeping from you. Remember, I was very busy leading up to the show. What was I doing? Well, what I had done is I had entered into the contest. So I had to make a contest baby, didn't I? I did. So I was busy reborning. I didn't even tell you. I didn't. It was so hard. It was so hard not to tell you. But I entered into the fantasy division of the contest, and I'm about to show you my contest baby that I made. I reborned myself. And it's the very second one I've ever done in my life. But I went ahead and committed myself to doing an entry, and I knew that way I would reborn a baby and I would enter into the contest, and I thought that would be fun. Kind of do both. It's kind of like, well, you know, I think I'll enter the Olympics. That's what it kind of felt like. So that's what I decided to do. I mean, if you don't do it, you'll never know what it's like. So I went ahead and challenged myself. So I'm about to show you my little entry, and he's a little guy too. He's so cute. Anyway, he's the second reborn I've ever done. Ever. Second one. But I decided to go ahead and give it a try because I do things a little bit different than anyone I know. So here we go. Here we go. You ready to see him? He's right over here. That's why we're outside. And here he is. Here he is. He's a little fawn guy. He's a little fawn guy. I even made him horns. I even made him his own eyes and made him a pan flute out of bamboo, and he has a little bell because after all he is a goat, and there's his little fawn feet, or actually little piggy feet, yes. And I had a good time with Cindy Musgrove sharing him with her. We were sitting around having a chat, and she was showing me her fauna, that new sculpt that she had made, and I thought, well, let me share with you a fauna I made for the contest. And there he is. I'm going to show you the back of him so you can see his little tail. And we are outside, so there's an airplane going to fly over, so it's going to make noise. But there's his little tail and his little hip. Yeah, and then his little fawn feet poking out. I actually had rooted his feet, but then I discovered that, you know, I'll never get as much fur on there as needed. So I went ahead and made him little fawn legs and a fawn tail, and there he is. Yeah, so I did it, and I also painted and rooted his eyebrows, which I've never done before, and I made him eyes, and nobody else makes their own eyes, and I'm going to make my own eyes for my reborns. These are fantasy eyes, of course. Can you see them? The pupils are actually rectangles, because that's what goats have. Did you know there's a difference between predator's eyes and prey's eyes? Yeah, go ahead, look it up, you'll find out. It's true. And there's his little rooted eyebrows, and I painted his eyebrows. Never did that before. And there's no instruction on how to do that, so I just did it. So there he is. There he is. There he is. And there's my little details you can see on his stomach. Yeah. I was entering him and putting him on the table, and one of the judges said, she said, "Oh, I know what kit that is." And of course, you know, his face and all, but his torso. She says, "You know, that's really orange." And I said, "I know, I had to neutralize it a lot." So yeah, it was tough neutralizing several kits to get them to work all as one, but there he is. There he is. So yeah, that's what I've been keeping from you. Can you believe it? Well, I haven't been keeping just him a surprise. I have something else to show you. Yeah, so come along, take a look. What's in that box? It's another surprise that I got from the Rose Doll Show, and I'll share it with you. I will. But first I wanted to show you some clips from the show, from other people's videos showing my little fawn guy sitting on the table, because I was so afraid to make a video of him among the contest babies, but other people did because they didn't know it was mine. So I'm going to show little clips of that and show him sitting there. And it's not my video work, so you'll notice it's a little bit blurry, but you know, that's my fun. Here is my contest entry for the Rose Show. I entered in under fantasy, and it's a little fawn. I didn't take any photographs or video of him myself because they have strict rules about not sharing on social media. But there he is, and he's sitting on a little tree stump that I made. It's actually a basket inverted, and I covered it with tree bark and moss and added a mushroom. And he's my second reborn I've ever done. And to challenge myself, I decided I would go ahead and enter into the Rose Show contest to force myself to actually do it. And I did. First time rooting, first time inserting eyes, first time doing an entire reborn myself. And of course I had to make his little hoof legs, and Cindy Musgrove got a kick out of him. So it was really great to share him with Cindy, and I just love her new sculpt that she's going to be putting out very soon. Very excited about that. We definitely need more fantasy babies. So I just wanted to share him with you. Taken from my video. And right there, that's the edge of my display. And I didn't show you, and I wanted to show you so bad. I'm so glad I was able to show you now. So take care, everyone. I want to thank Reborn for stopping by. I'm Yvonne. Thank you for watching Having You On. Please subscribe for more. Yeah, the Reborn Feel Good channel. And you don't want to miss what's in that box. What's in that box?